Once again, I think this is gonna be my last video before I get ready to take a shower and go to sleep. It's 7:17 in the morning, March 2nd, 2011. It's probably 3011, really. But we're gonna say it's 2011. But anyway, I want to direct this to young black men. I ain't no expert on life or nothing, but I just want to say what I see and tell you how you look to me. This is for young dudes. I'm 32. I'll be 33 in a couple of days. And I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, so I'm speaking to those dudes. People everywhere else, I don't know. I pretty much figure y'all the same, but not exactly. But I'm gonna say this for you young dudes. I know a lot of y'all like to listen to, whatever kind of music y'all listen to now, man. Gucci Man, Jeezy, who else? Bootsy, Webbie, you know what I'm saying? And some of them dudes, I listen to some of their songs, I like some of that shit. A lot of it, I just like the beats. But for the most part, I just want to say this, especially if, there's a lot of people want to rap now too. I want to say this right here. First of all, if you're going to do anything, when they say do you, they mean do you. And in order to do you, you got to know who the fuck you are, first of all. It's easy to say, oh, I'm just doing me. Whatever, because you're rebellious by nature. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't realize who you are, then how can you be doing you? If you ain't comfortable with your flaws and knowing you need to correct which ones first and what order or whatever, then you ain't doing you yet. You know what I'm saying? You just doing what somebody had planned for your ass to do. That's why they allow certain music to be out and they get all these plays and just be in your ear constantly. Some of that shit they play so much they make you like it. And the reason being is because they want you to emulate that shit. They want you to be somebody else. They want you to think you somebody else, and the whole while you thinking you doing you. So my whole message really is find out who the fuck you are first before you open your mouth, especially when you talk to me, because I'm gonna tell you something that you gonna have to digest. You know what I'm saying? You have to wait till it digests before you can talk that shit. Feel me? Anyway though, uh, what I see is there's a lot of dudes taking on feminine attributes and a lot of women taking on masculine attributes. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. You got dudes just, I don't know. Motherfuckers don't know nothing about their past. They don't even know about the music I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? I be like, nigga, y'all think that's sweet? That nigga shit ain't even riding. That's it's rhyming. That shit just he talking about dumb shit. You don't see that? I came up on, I think the first rap I was listening to was Run DMC and LL Cool J and all that kind of stuff. We was see back then, my dad we used to sell like bootleg tapes. They ain't, CDs had came out, but people still, playing cassette tapes. And the tapes was like $5 a piece. We had rap, gospel, R&B, all that, everything but rock and roll. He probably did have some rock and roll, but the tapes he used to let me get used to be like Fresh Prince of Bel Air. He used to rap and be joking and all that fun music. And then he used to have this box of tapes that he didn't sell because he might have listened to them and there was something wrong with them. And that's when I first got up on EMPD. You know what I'm saying? I got hooked on them. And then when I got my first hand on Ice Cube, America's Most Wanted, that's when I realized I was like, I didn't know you could rap about stuff like that. Cause see, the way we grew up, my dad always taught us about reading in between the lines and how the world is. He waited for us to come to him about racism. We didn't even know what racism was, but when we came to him, he started explaining to us how things work and how how our generation gonna catch more hell than he caught because it's gonna be in disguise, and it's going on now. They do it in TV commercials. They do it in this music. They even tell the artists, they be like, hey man, if you gonna make a song, you gotta direct it towards a female. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with politics. You know what I'm saying? If they want to make big moves, they gotta do something to cater to women and make the women think that they care about them. get that following and then just shut everything down. It's like, look, we got you niggas wearing pink shirts now with white sunglasses. You niggas don't even see this. Carrying little man pouches and all that gay shit. Talking about this is my swagger. Niggas gay as hell. But anyway, um, when I heard Cube, he was talking about some of that stuff my daddy used to be talking about, but he rapping about it. So I was tripping. I was like, dang, I ain't know you can do that. I'm gonna play this Brother Lynch on back. I'm listening to this music while I'm talking to y'all. But anyway, oh, this that Excalibur. It's throwback Brother Lynch, you know, EBK folk shit. I fuck with all type of music, you know what I'm saying? If it's real, I fuck with it. The music got really, really like, it's rare as hell, you know. You know, you got niggas like Andre 3000, you got Raz Cass, you know. Basically, I could just name some niggas that people my age, and if you're younger and you up on yours, then you know about them, souls and this, all that kind of stuff. I can name all kinds of stuff. It ain't necessarily got to be old school, you know. If it's fire, I'm messing with it. Slaughterhouse, all that kind of, you know what it is. Anyway, back to you young niggas, man. Something else they was talking about, something else I ran across. A little information that tripped me out. They was talking about how why it is that black men in particular, we get with a chick, might get her pregnant or something, and boom, you on to the next one. You don't stick with that one. You don't try to, you know, handle your business. It might be for a number of reasons. It might be on you, it might be on the female, it might be a bit of both, you know. But all in all, they got this shit set up so we don't get along. You know what I'm saying? We the only ones that they did like this, man. I'm talking about mentally. They fucked our head up way back when, and it's in our fucking genetics now. It's still in your DNA. And you wonder why you just be like, I can't stand my baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Why she can't stand you. Bottom line is you got with her and you ain't using no protection or rubber bust or she poked holes in it. Whatever it was, you did something that's done. Now that it's done, what you gonna do about it? You gonna teach your kids something other than shaking their ass to that video? Or what? What you gonna do? Do you know something? Do you know anything to teach them? You gotta know that your purpose is to get better at living life and smarter at being a person. So you can pass that on. Instead of telling them, don't go in the refrigerator without asking them. That ain't enough to teach them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell them something that they gonna need. Something that they can't pay to go to school to learn. You know, real shit, man. You just gotta sharpen your own tool, man. You know? And that's with everything. Living life, making music, it's a tool. You can use that shit. Some people use it to make money, and they say, oh, the reason why I rap about that shit is because that's what sells. Now I gotta eat. I can respect that. I can understand where you're coming from. But if you're really good at it, you can do that to make money, and you can put your extra shit in that they don't want in there. But you so good, you put it in there anyway, and they taking it, they loving it. You know what I'm saying? Or if you like me, you gonna put it out there raw and uncut. So they know what it is time you send it to them or something. Time you post it, they know what that is. You know, that's that real shit. That's when you talking about real shit. I'm a real nigga. That's being a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even consider myself no nigga. Only time I be a nigga is when you turn me into one. When you make me come out my bag on you. I try to save dude for a dark day. You know what I'm saying? Don't walk around with him on my shoulder all day. I'd have been gone if that had been the case. But anyway, keep living your life. Living your life. That's what I said. Keep learning. Keep listening. That's the main thing. Seeing and listening. You got 2 ears, 2 eyes, 2 noses, 2 nostrils, 2 noses, 1 fucking mouth. If you're doing more talking than you are listening and seeing, and peeping game, you smell me, you're doing something wrong. I'm telling you. You got to be kicking out a whole bunch of information. I would be listening right now if I was looking at one of your videos, but hey, I wanted to make one of my own, so that's what it do. My screen name is Zulu Hybrid. You know, I'm not paying. I seen something they said if you want to promote your videos, you gotta click on this and pay and put your, you know, card information, credit card or debit card. I got a debit card information on there, and they won't charge you until somebody view it. I ain't doing that, man. Maybe I'll do it later. I don't understand how it works, so that's why I ain't doing it. You know, I'm like, how much you charging? But if you want to check me out, you will go to Zulu Hybrid. That's all one word. ZULUHYBRID. And you'll see my little videos. And I'll put plenty more. You know, it'll be probably a little more exciting next time. I'll probably put some music on here. My roommate, you know, he in that sleep. We had a hotel in Virginia trying to get this money. We're supposed to be here till June. So, man, you're going to hear plenty more shit from me because I ain't got nothing but time. Shit. But yeah, to the young dudes, man, stay strong, man, and find out who you is before you step out your mama's house. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Before you get your ass shot up.